Hey guys, Dumb and Dumber here. We don't know who's who, but welcome to this episode. What we're going to do is this is X-Ring, this is your six covered. We are going to take his brand new Infinity pistol and we are going to try to install an oversized magazine release. Now this one does not have the 440 hole, so we're going to take this just step by step. We're going to play home gunsmith and hopefully make this work.
Should be fun. Should be easy. And if you want one of these buttons,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
All right, guys, so we're at Rick's house right now. We're not in a machine shop or anything like that, and we're just going to take some common everyday, usually what most guys are going to have in their garage. You're going to need a drill bit. You're going to need a tap. If you don't have a tap, you can always pick one of those up at any local hardware store. What we're trying to do here is a 4-40 tap size, okay? That's pretty common. It's what you're going to find on a lot of your STI pistols. And you're going to need to drill that first before you attempt to tap it. The proper size for that is going to be a number 43 bit. However, Rick doesn't have one. So in that case, you know, what we're going to do is we're just going to go with the 3/32. That's going to be close enough for us to be able to do what we need to do. And then we'll follow that up with the tap. So we're going to get started. We've got the drill bit, we've got the tap, we've got the pistol, we've got a magazine release, and we've got a drill press. You can do this with a hand drill, but I would exercise some caution with that.
And we got me closing my eyes.
Yeah, getting ready to do this to this pistol.
Nothing like a brand new gun.
Yeah, you know, and another thing you can do is, guys, you can buy the magazine release. Just take it out. It's already got the hole in it, but we're not patient. We want to go ahead and get this oversized mag release in here. So we're going to get started. All right, guys, so the first thing we want to do is we want to remove the magazine release here. Some of you guys probably know how to do this, but if not, we will go through how to. All right, guys, so on the pistol here, what we want to do is we want to take the mag release out. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to apply a little bit of pressure, and you want a screwdriver that's going to actually fit into that without marring the sides of it up. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll try to get it somewhat close. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it just a little bit of pressure from the other side. You guys can see me moving it there. And while I'm giving it some pressure, all I'm going to do is rotate it. And when I did that, it unlocked and I just pull that out. So there's your magazine release. You're going to see just a hole straight through. So what we're going to do is we want to center this up in the drill press. And we are going to drill that in the center there. And then we'll chase it with that tap with a 440. And hopefully we are done and in business. All right, guys. So welcome to this episode of Build This House. What we've done is we've taken that magazine release. We've taken some wood here, we've leveled everything up. I've got some cutting oil on top of this, or actually some Lucas gun oil. And then we are just gonna go, we've got it on a slow speed, and I've got the limiter set. So we are just gonna go in here nice and easy. We're gonna let that drill bit do its work. So basically when we turn this off and we wipe away these shavings, you guys should see a nice pretty little hole there. All right, we'll go ahead and tap it and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so we have our 440 tap here. We've got our handle. We're going to go ahead and tighten this thing down, and we've got it held in the same fixture that we had it in before. You want to keep everything straight, and basically we want to turn, remove, just like this while we're getting this started. So we have the tap in there. It is getting going, so remember, just go a little bit at a time. Don't, especially something this small. Once you start to tap it, you want to make sure you back it off so that it can clear those out of there. So I'm going to take it out of here. So we get this out of the soft jaws. We never blew through the other side. And what I want to do is clear this hole out. So I'm going to just take some brake parts cleaner. And I'm just going to put the nozzle in the hole and spray myself in the eyeballs.
He has a safety goggle on.
That's it. We are good enough. All right. We'll see you back at the pistol. All right, guys, so on Rick's pistol, we've already got it drilled and tapped. The problem is when you go to do a magazine change, I mean, it's nowhere near. And I've got pretty large hands, but I've got to rotate it a lot to be able to get that magazine to drop. So now that we've already done that, we'll just take this, we'll screw it in here. I do recommend using some type of Loctite, something like, you know, either blue Loctite or red Loctite. Red if you're not planning on taking it off anytime soon, but there we go, and we're all flushed up, and there it is. And that's what it looks like on the pistol itself. And what this will enable you to do is when I've got a magazine in here, I literally don't even have to turn the pistol. You guys see that? It just makes it so much nice, so much cleaner. to be able to hit that button, and I'm not going to hit it inadvertently, not with my grip anyway. I haven't had any issues whatsoever, but there it is, nice and finished XringCustoms oversized mag release. All right, guys, so you've seen how we drilled and tapped that hole. And, you know, one of the things I noticed was, you know, you get an STI pistol, whether it's an STI Edge or you get something like a DVC-3 gun, you got that dad blasted hole there on the magazine release, and there's really not a lot of options out there. I looked at some, and, you know, they vary anything from aluminum to some of these other metals, and they're going from, you know, $10 all the way up to about $60. So I noticed a need there. And so, you know, I've been running one for a couple months now. You guys might have seen it when I did the review on the Akai. It didn't come with an oversized magazine release. So what I did was went on a Swiss lathe and machined out some of these. These are oversized mag releases. Actually have them in stainless 17.4. Also did them in titanium and 6AL4V. And then sometime next week I should have some in DLC black, which is the diamond like carbon. Will look really good with an all black pistol. I think with Rick's pistol though, with it having a silver hammer, we're going to go with the 17.4 stainless oversized mag release. And there is a way for you guys to buy these. I just opened up a web store last night. I called it XringCustoms. Very easy to remember. And what you'll need to do is, if you're interested in getting one of these, you can go to Etsy, ETSY.com. It's basically a place where people, when they make stuff, they can sell it. And so I put it on Etsy.com, and you can either look for XringCustoms, or you can just go and do a search for oversized magazine release, and you will see these. These vary in price for the stainless. You know, non-coated, just raw stainless 17.4 out of bar stock. It's going to be $29.99. And then I've got the DLC is going to be $34.99. And then titanium, of course, a lot more tool wear on those when we're making them, so $39.99 on those. If you're interested, that's where you can go to check it out. I'll ship it out the same day, or at least within one day, and we'll take care of you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this on the pistol, and you guys can see how this thing looks, and tell me what you think.
Give me this thing. I want to see. Feels good. I like it. Let's see. Way easier to hit the button. Definitely, I like it. It feels a lot nicer than that just flat, smooth surface. Definitely, you can feel your finger touch and grab some of that, some of the surface to actually make it a little bit easier to release the mag, which is exactly what I needed. And I'm excited to say that I got an X-Ring button from the XringCustoms over at Etsy. But you know what? What's almost just as important is you get on over and subscribe to the X-Ring and Is Your Six Covered for probably the best videos you'll ever see. See you guys. See ya!